What's up, everybody? This is Charlotte.
And this is Davian.
And today we are going to do some straight hair reviews for you today. Yes. So today we are going to do a review on the Dominican Blowout Straight versus
Annie.
So if you want to see the difference between these two wigs, stay tuned.
Giving up is the worst mistake you could ever make. Oh yeah. Giving up. It's not a part of my DNA. That was yesterday.
Okay, guys. So lately, me and my mom have been on YouTube, and we were looking for straight half wigs, and my mom ran upon Annie and the Dominican. And so we were wondering what were the difference in between the hair, and I know a lot of people have been too, so we came today to do the review for you. And my Annie that I got it's in the color S430, and it is heat resistant up to 400 degrees, and this is the stock card.
And the Dominican Blowout Straight, I got it in the color 4, and it is also heat resistant up to 400 degrees. Both are made by Outre, and they are both quick weaves. So let's get into the cap construction.
Okay, so when we noticed that on the straight half wigs that the bands are a little bit flatter right here than on the curly wigs. Yeah. Because on the curly ones they're a little bit thicker and you can kind of see them, and it's not cute.
To me, the band on the Dominican Blowout Straight is a little bit thinner than the band on the Annie, and maybe it's because of the hair texture. The hair texture is a little bit thicker over there. So
on the cap construction, it's the same as any other half wig. There's a comb in the front, and there's a comb at the bottom. Well, yeah, there we go. And there are 2 adjustable straps on the side, and this is your cap. Awesome.
And to me, the cap on the Dominican Blowout Straight, it is a little bit snug. So, I mean, I don't know if it's big head friendly or not.
It's the same on the Annie too. When the straps were on the first latch by the combs, and it was pretty tight. It's pretty tight to put on your head. So I suggest to take the adjustable straps off and see how it works for you, and try it on before you cut off the card, because I don't know how the return works.
So I did like the fact that these half wigs, or this one, was a little bit snug, because on most half wigs they are loose, like right around the ear, and so you have to put bobby pins and all that. So this one fit pretty snug, so I really like that.
Also, on the cap construction that I do like on the straight wigs, there's not this big under U shape, which is on the curly wigs, curly half wigs. And I like that because it fits all the way around your head. And so it's very snug and very tight, like my mom said, on the ears and under here. It's very nice.
So let's go ahead, and try these on. First of all, let's show you, like, we do not know how to braid, so we twist. Yeah. So this is our twist pattern. I just have like 1, 2, 3, 4 big twists starting from the top all the way down, and I just pin the ends up. That way the hair will lay flatter. That's the best I can do. One day I'll learn to braid, maybe.
Mine is a different story. I did one whole twist here and like 3 different braids here, like plaits, and yeah, this is not cute. I did this like weeks ago, so please don't judge me. And I'm losing my voice, so I did this. I got tired. My hands were getting tired, so I was like, well, I just want to plait this. But it's been holding up pretty flat.
As long as it lays flat, that's all you need. Yeah. And so we don't really wear like stocking caps or wig caps, whatever you want to call them. To me, they slide off. And so it doesn't feel secure, so I don't wear those.
Yeah, because the half wigs, you're not wearing them all the way to the front, like to the edges, and plus we wear our edges out, so it's going to slip back, especially because it's not getting a good grip.
Yeah, so as you guys see, we have our leave out, and
with the half wig, you want to take out just enough, but not too much, because then the wig will be hanging off the back of your head, and you'll look like one.
And it'll be harder to blend it in, especially with the curly ones. So I probably have too much leave out, but oh well, we'll see.
Yeah, we can adjust.
We'll
you can adjust that. And also too, you may know that previously, if you leave too much leave out with either a lace front wig that you can cut the part out with, which I have done with my Janie, it's not such a good idea, because then it's, you know, if your hair gets frizzy easily due to humidity, then it will make the wig look better than your hair. So you want everything just to blend in. So
okay, so let's try these wigs on. So first we're going to take off the net and whatever else came with the hair. And these are the wigs.
They kind of look a little similar on camera.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of differences between the two wigs, and we'll get into that. So we're going to put these on, and we're going to come back and talk about the differences. Okay, so we just slap these wigs on, and
they're gorgeous.
This is what it's like when you first put it on. The Dominican, what I can say about the Dominican is, if you go in, you see the texture of the Dominican. A lot of reviews that I've seen, it says that this is yucky. To me, it is lightly yucky. If you are natural, or you don't have like fine hair or a perm, or maybe fine hair and a perm, then your hair might not blend in. Personally, I had to put a perm on my hair to blend my hair in with this hair. And so it is a little bit yucky, like I said. So it does have some texture to it, but it's not as textured as
Annie.
And so this is the length, and then Davian will go in and do hers. So this is the length of...
She's pretty short, so y'all can't see that.
I'm sorry. It's a little bit...
She 5'1".
I'm not. It's a little bit past... I almost got a cramp in the foot. It's a little bit past my boob area. And the hair, I need a ladder to stand on.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of... Okay, I'm going to go down a little bit. Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's like underneath her back a little bit.
So it's pretty long. Has lots of body. Like, I really like it. It's really, this is the type of hair that I've been looking for. Like something that I can blend in and trick people to make them think that it's my own. So, I love it. So far.
Okay, so with this Annie, I really love it. It's really fitted. So I like that, and it feels kind of flat in the back because, you know, I did that crazy twist thing. So anyway, so the texture, when you look at it, you can kind of see a little bit of crinkle in it, and it is very yucky, and it kind of looks like that crochet braid hair, and it is really nice, but it's really soft out of the package, and there's no tangling, of course, because you just get it out the package, but it's kind of surprising for this kind of texture hair.
So this hair is for more coarse hair.
People who got natural hair.
Yeah, and like if you just blow dry your hair out and you don't put a perm on it, this would be really good for your type of hair.
Yep. And the length is pretty reasonable. It's about this, almost the same as the Dominican. It's just a little bit, I'm a little bit taller than my mom, so it's a little bit shorter. So anyways, so it's like underneath my boob area a little bit, and in the back, it's underneath my bra strap. So
yeah, it's almost, let's
kind of like to
go in a little. It's a little bit longer. Basically almost the same. They're almost the same length, I would say. Yep. So I would say that they're both probably about 18 to 20 inches, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say yours is about like 18 to 20. Mine would be like 18, 20 in the back. But no,
so,
I think Annie is for like people with really thick hair.
Yeah.
And it would look really natural on you.
Yeah.
And I have thick hair, we both do. And this unit I think is going to be really great on me.
Yeah.
And the Dominican Straight is more, it looks more
permed.
Yeah, like it's been permed. It's thin. And it's really
if you have really thick hair, then I would suggest not getting the Dominican Blowout Straight, because you have to get the hair that matches your texture. And I would say get the Annie. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did wear this wig one time already. And when I did wear it the one time, I did not have a perm. I was natural, and it rained a little bit that day. And so I live in Texas, so the humidity here is crazy. So my hair was like frizzed up, kinky, and it did not blend in with the hair at all. So that's the thing about knowing your texture hair and sticking with the wig that is based off of your texture and not going against the grain, because it's going to show and it's not going to look natural. And to me, that's what wigs are for. Like, unless you're just getting like a costume wig or something, then who cares? But if you want this to look natural and you want it to look pretty, like right now, see the texture of my hair is a little bit frizzier than this hair, so you don't want to go out looking like this with this. Like, that doesn't even blend in together. You want it to blend in perfectly. So know the difference between the two types of textures. That way you can choose which one is best for your hair type.
You're personal and simple about this. Okay, so
and while she's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and style mine.
Okay, so we did order 2 Annies, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I could not wait. And so the Annie, it blends in really well. So it's all about knowing your hair and your hair type, just when you're looking for a wig. And you know, so like we did the lace front wigs, some of them were silkier than our hair, but we did not pull as much hair out, and that's the key to wearing the wigs. Like half wigs, if it matches your hair texture, then pull enough hair out to make it look natural. And if you're wearing a lace front and it's a little silky and you're like, your hair is not there, or you think it would not blend in, then pull out just enough hair just to cover the lace or something. So I'm really in love with this hair, and it's so beautiful when it comes out the box. And
it's really soft, and you know, it's really easy to manage. Now, as you guys know, normally we don't do the whole shedding and tangling things, because like we tell all of our viewers, like, all hair tangles, all hair sheds, your natural hair sheds. That's just what happens. Hair gets weak, and
yeah, look at that. That's pretty.
hair gets weak and the follicles get weak, and so it'll come out of the root, and it'll just be different from when it was the day that you were born, especially if you put lots of chemicals. So you're always going to have some type of hair loss, whether it's 2 or 3 strands. So I don't think to me, that's not something that I really worry about with hair. I mean, it's on a track, so it's gonna come out.
Especially for wearing it a long time. So, with this hair, it doesn't take much, especially with half wigs. It does not take that much, because you don't have to worry about a part or anything. You just do a flip over method or half up, half down. So what I do is I blow dry it. I washed my hair first off, and I blow dried it, brushed and blow dried, just to give it like this kind of effect. And I just flat iron it. Just add a little flat iron to it.
Just to get those
the
kinks
frizzy
out.
Yeah. The really frizzy part where you can really tell is not blending.
I have not worn this wig with my perm, so this is my first time actually seeing how well it blends with the permed hair, and I am loving it.
She'll be wearing these Dominican.
If you look at that, can you guys see that? It just blends in really well. Even my ends, like, no one would not know unless they watch our videos. They wouldn't know that this is not my hair. Thing is, it's really hot still here in Houston, so
yes,
I have not been wearing any wigs outside.
It's barely starting to cool off out there. The highest has been all summer is about 109.
Yeah.
10. And like, Texas weather is nothing to play with, especially with wigs, unless you want to just like pass out in the dead heat. So yeah, Oh, so yeah, it looks a little bit more blended, but I really don't like the flip over method. My mom thinks it's really cute, and I think it looks cute on her, especially like that. That looks really casual. But
and then you can fool people that way, right? Because you just flip your hair over. Make sure you flip your hair without showing the track up in there.
Oh yeah, that's the part that I'm worried about. Like people like, oh, hey.
Yeah,
like,
you have to make sure that you do have enough leave out, and because if you can see, that's the track right there. So I'm not really a fan of wearing like a part or anything with this, because I think you can see the track if you get close. And I know like a lot of girls on their videos, they will do the part thing, but it just worries me. Like, it looks good on camera, but does it look good in real life? It's a difference. So
especially,
I mean,
lighting is different when you're outside and when you're inside. You're like, oh, I look cute. You go outside and everything just looks totally different.
Big track. So
this looks okay.
Yeah.
But normally, with me, you already know, like, I just love wearing headbands, because sometimes if I don't slip this right, I could put a headband on, put some baby hairs out, and it look just awesome, really bomb. But it just looks good, and it's ready to go. Especially if I was just going to do, like, a flip over method or something, it just really be really easy. Or if I was just pulling all the hair back and just wore a headband, like, I wouldn't have to worry about anything. But you can't really see my hair at all. Not as much as I think I can see it. Oh, yeah. No, I can see it. It looks alright. Yeah, I'm really liking this hair. Like, and you can really tell, like, this hair is a little bit more brown than this, the Dominican that's in a 4, because it does have 30 in there. And you can kind of see the streaks of 30, like, right here. It's different in, yeah, there's the 30, and then, like, this is some of the 4. The color looks really different on camera, but it's a really pretty brown.
We'll take some still pictures where you can see the actual color. And this Dominican, I didn't get it in the 430. I normally get all my wigs in 430 or something with that 30 in it, because the ends of my hair has 30. So like I said, I just got this in a 4, because the 430 on the Dominican, it was really, I didn't like it. It had big chunks in it, and it didn't blend well. This one, it blends really well, so I wish Outre would have done the same type of hair texture or hair dye with this one, because it would be really pretty with the 430 blended really well instead of the big chunky highlights. So that's our basically our review on these wigs. I think that for now, we'll come back and do updates to let you guys know like how the hair held out and what we think about the hair. One thing I did want to say is this hair comes with a little bit of a curl at the end. Not much, it's just a slight curl, so it's not as straight on the ends as the Annie. But we'll come back with a review or an updated review on the hair and let you guys know how it lasted and how we liked it. And as for now, I think that's it. So like us, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.
Just when you thought it was the end, it only just begun.
Man, I'm really feeling this Dominican. It's so nice. Look at that.
Ooh, look at that little bang on there. Yours has a lot of layers. I really like
Yes, it does. It doesn't really. It's like straight layers, but
that's enough. Yeah. Like this is like body. It's really thick.
yes, yes, hunty. This hair is so pretty. So that's our reviews. Go buy these wigs. Don't forget, Dominican Blowout Straight.
Annie.
Dominican.
Annie.
No!